Hello, everyone. Welcome back, or welcome. This is Deb, Deb Hauk from Deb Hauk's Crafty Cottage. Welcome to my channel. And so I have an Amazon haul. It has two cases, three coloring books that I will walk through, and a color chart book. But first, the cases. So I had bought off Amazon this little case, and I put it's a 70, it holds 72, and I have my Sioux Color 72 colored pencils in here, and that works fine. I can actually take it down to my living room and color while I'm watching somebody else's live on occasion, that kind of thing. But I have bought more pencils, so I needed a bigger one. This is by the same company. It comes in various different colors. It's a material, but this one is different and it holds 120. And I think, I'm not positive yet, but I think it has, I'm sorry, I'll show you this in a second. It has slots for 120 pencils. So it's like that. And I get torn because when they come in nice tins, I hesitate to remove them. But the thing is, the set of polychromos I got initially had, I forget what I think 48, 24. Well, I have an order into Blick Art Materials, which should have been here by now, but it's coming slowly by FedEx, by way of I don't know what. And anyway, I ordered 25 more, so I'll have 49 of those. Plus, I have the gold Faber-Castell pencils. Just a handful of those from Hobby Lobby. And speaking of Hobby Lobby, they sent the replacement for the one they sent wrong, but it is the wrong one again, and the tip is broken. So yeah, anyway. I am just letting it go at this point. So I like this one better in the way that it opens. It goes like the, and you can keep one part zippered, but when you're coloring, you can see, I'm going to take that out. You can see all your pencils. Now, I read that some of the slots seem tight at first, but will loosen up. And these will only fit pencils, not markers or anything. That's okay by me. But I picked the purple one on this. I was torn between this one and I think they had a black floral that I really like too. And so far, this one seems made a little bit better than the first one. Um, the first one I liked that two of the things came out with Velcro, but I didn't like how they were put in. And this has a carry strap. So that's the first thing. And then, because I had bought markers, like, for example, this set, plus I have some Tombow markers, plus I have some Stampin' Up markers, and I have a few of these kind of things around here. This was Michael's. I don't know from when. I need to test them better, and there's another set there. I don't remember where from. Anyway, I needed some marker storage, and I'm thinking about ordering yet another set of markers that was recommended. So anyway, I ordered this Arteza marker storage thing, and I wasn't crazy about the black with I thought it was dark red. Now it looks like dark pink. I guess it's red. Red. We'll say red. Okay, so it has Velcro in addition to those. And it opens like this. It has flaps here with Velcro on them. I'm not sure what. Oh, I remember somebody saying you could Velcro that on to something. Maybe these, and it would stay like open like that, and you could stand it up or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look into that a little more. Not sure if I'll ever use that part anyway. And this holds 144 art marker storage with zipper pocket, which must be on the back. Yes. Zipper pocket here. It only goes down to here. It doesn't go down to this part because I think, okay, yeah, it folds up like a cube. And to keep it more sturdy, those flaps, I think, come around on the sides. I'll show you in a second. That's what it was. So if you have it like that, the sides will be somewhat closed then, and it'll hold it in place with Velcro. So that's pretty cool. It's huge, but I guess it would have to be to hold 144 markers, and I think it'll hold, let me just check. These are Stampin' Up! Alcohol markers. It did not say for these, and I'm not sure they'll fit. It would be tight. Yeah, they'll fit. They will fit. I don't know if I recommend that. I think they'll fit like the Tombow markers and those dual tip brush markers is what I got it for. So, yep, I got that because I'm just like, out of room. And I think these won't take up too much room. So that's it. That's all I'm buying for storage now, which means once they're filled up, I can't buy any more unless they're in a pretty tin. So then I ordered this. This was $6.99. 50 pages of color charts. For some reason, I thought it was bigger, but I seem to remember now that people were saying it's handy because they can put it in those zipper pockets and take it with them. But it only has slots for 2, 3, I think 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah, 15 times 3. 45 markers or pencils or whatever. So for most of the ones where you get collections bigger than that, you would have to do multiple pages, which, I'm just too lazy to make my own charts. Now, saying that, I have swatched out Sioux color because they gave this chart, but it's not in, I don't know what order it's in. It's not in color family order. It's not numerical order. It's like some random order. I swatched it one night down on the sofa with my little case, but I haven't put it in anything yet. And then I did purchase this for Polychromos 120. Well, I don't have 120. I have 48 and I have, no, I'm sorry, I have 25 and I have 24 more or something like that on the way. And I have, so I checked off which ones I had, and then I did them, and then I have, like I said, no, I have 24 and I have 25 on order, so I will have 49 out of 120, and that's probably enough colors for me. And then, so I figure I'll do my Prismacolor Premier, which I've had for ages, and whatever other pencils I have first, and then I can also swatch the markers in here, the Tombows and the Tan Mitt and anything else I get. So 50 pages should be plenty for me, and I can always put sticky notes if I need comments in here or anything. But there's enough room to write, Tombow, dual tip, water-based or something like that, and I can put the date, or I can also put the collection name if there's a name, that kind of thing. So I thought not bad for $6.99, and I kind of do like that it's smaller, except that my other ones will have to be folded if I want to just insert them in here. I might just redo this one in here because even though this is nicer paper, because I don't like the order of it. I'll keep them. I might put this in, fold it and put it in there, like trifold. But, and this one probably in half once I finish it. Yeah. And that's just on copy paper. Okay, so those are those things. And then I got 3 coloring books. I'll show them to you and then I'll do a quickish walkthrough. This one just came today. These other ones came a couple days ago, Monday, and this is today. I love stained glass, and this Sachdeva, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I apologize. This is a colored by number, and there's another color by number in here, which I was, should I? But I love stained glass. I'd probably butcher it without color by number. Let me, I watched somebody that said she really enjoyed his coloring books, but there was one that it had a color by number and a knot, but it was like an autumn easy one or something, and I didn't want that one. But I looked at his books and I thought, wow, he does a lot of color by number. So I got this one with the swan sold me, honestly. There is a color chart. I believe he's in Canada. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And it's spelled color like they do in Canada and overseas. And there's several of those. Yeah, several. So you can test your pencils or markers or whatever on the paper that you're going to be coloring on. It's got a Facebook group. Find me here. Okay, so let's start at the beginning, I guess. That's the cover page. 2021 is this one, but here's some other ones he lists here. Mosaic art sounds pretty. So it has the colors that you should are intended to be used with the numbers. The numbers are light, so hopefully they'll be covered. And it does have the gray background now. I wonder, are the colors, do they change? They are the same on these two, so I don't know if they're the same. Looks like they're the same all the way through, like the same 21 colors. So you could do the whole book with the same 21 colors, I believe. Yeah, let's just pull one in the middle. Yeah, yep. So anyway, and they're all pretty. And so I love stained glass. I always loved one thing I really love about churches is their stained glass windows, but you know, they're getting away from some of that now. There's the swan from the front. You could do them with the colors that he says, or you can do them differently. The only thing, if you use alcohol markers or water-based markers, just like I had with that other book, paper's pretty thin. Um, it'll cover this up, but honestly, if you have one page with the numbers on because they're all the same, it's okay. That's just nice to have a guide for while you're coloring, but you know, get out the same pencils or markers or whatever. This looks like apples, I think. Yep. Nature. That one's pretty. That one's prettier, in my opinion. Tulips, I believe. Another nature. It looks like a winding brook or something through the trees, but I could be wrong. Could be just a path. And different leaves, ivy leaves. Oh, grape. It's a grape leaves. Hummingbirds, beautiful. Scenery. Butterflies, woohoo, and flowers. Love me some butterflies, as you know. And there we are. And fish and coral. So I'm kind of thinking I want to try different things in this because I want it to be very vibrant. He's got like hot pink and magenta and things in here. He also has dark gray and black, but so I kind of want to do one that's with what are they called? Acrylic markers. And I want to do one with alcohol markers, and then I want to do one with colored pencils, and I want to do one with like water-based markers, and just see which one I like best. And maybe I'll do 4 that I don't like as much, the pictures. That way, if I ruin them, like I won't do that on the butterflies until I figure out that I like them. I'm thinking the acrylic markers will be the most vibrant on this paper. Yeah, and I won't have to do much shading, but then maybe I won't like it as well. I hope like on here the numbers show up on the cover. I hope they're light enough that when you color them, hopefully the numbers are hidden. I think they will be. So yeah, I forget. I think it's 30 pages. Here, he's got the colors back here. Um, it doesn't say, but I counted them. I have a spreadsheet now, and as of this order, I have 30 coloring books now. The two I started with. So I bought 28 more, and I have two more coming that I'm getting from a destash from Poet Spice, Jamie at Poet Spice. She did a coloring book destash a couple days ago. If you missed that and you're interested in coloring books, go check out her channel. I ordered two from her, and it was a good deal because one of them I didn't realize was pretty expensive on Amazon still, and only one copy left. All right, I got a Creative Haven from Amazon, Village Charm. This is by Teresa Goodridge. I was looking for cottages, and I didn't find any that I liked that I felt like I could do because some of them were beautiful, but they were just beyond my capability. But I thought this would be okay. The pages are perforated. The paper's not bad. This is from Dover Publications, so I don't think it's Amazon printed. Made in the USA. It's not real heavy, but it is single-sided, but definitely alcohol markers and stuff would go through. The pages are perforated. So what I say, this is called Village Charm Coloring Book. I think she has a new one out that just came out called Small Town, and I actually maybe that got me looking too. This is like a bakery. Village Delights. Hotel. Florals and a home. Couple homes. Patisserie. This is in France, I believe. This looks like a bonsai tree. Might not be, but it looks like it. Water coming through the locks or something. Tulips and a gazebo thing. Village Harvest Festival. That would be good for this time of year, right? I don't have time to color today, unfortunately. A dog, a bicycle, just entranceway. Now see, they have a clothesline around here. People don't do that anymore. Kitty cat, everybody's got the electric dryers, you know. But man, you know, if you hung sheets out on the line, they smelled so good and fresh at night. Anywho, when I was growing up as a kid, we had a dryer too, but certain things we didn't like in the dryer, but towels we liked in the dryer better. The flower gallery. Boats at the harbor. Village market. That one will be tough for me. I'd have to do that in multiple sittings and just little sections, like, and maybe this one too. Like, you know, do the canned goods and the bottles, and then do the pears and apples and licorice and whatever that is, candy and potatoes. You like do this section, maybe do this side, then this side, and then the sign and whatever. I don't know. I'll have to see. Sometimes I get on a roll, but I honestly I have to stop after 2.5 or 3 hours because I just need to get up and move around. That also looks like a bonsai. It's not, but it just looks like it to me. Oh, these are, I forget what these are called, little bell-shaped things. And a horsey and a doggy. Rowboats. Lighthouse. It's like two scenes in one. The church with the steeple. Hotel. I can't read that right now. Anyway, you get the idea. Oh, kitty. Two kitties. Two kitties. Three kitties. Okay, let's see how many kitties we can find. I think that's it, 3. And quilts. Handmade quilts for sale. Kitty laying on one. Village vintage clothing and more. Welcome, we're open. The Village General Store, Forever Summer. Seashells and things in it. Seaside snacks. Ristorante. Ristorante. Seashells on the patio or deck with the dogs sleeping there, all curled up. Little Village Books, new, used, and rare. Even there used to be some used bookstores around here too that we used to frequent years ago, but they're all gone. They're all gone. Main Street Creamery, homemade ice cream. That would be a weakness. Cardinals in the tree fronts here. Must be close to Christmas time. We have some holly. Yeah, this looks like snow on the trees. Sometimes when I look at pictures like this, I have to look several times because I don't fully, like, I almost missed that was snow. I was thinking they probably had lights or decorations around it, but here's a snowman, so obviously that's a giveaway that there is snow on the ground, not grass or anything like that. In spring, and there's how the artist did the pictures. So I think how this worked is it's a new work first published by Dover in 2022, but somewhere I thought it was like the original works by Teresa Goodridge, and then they pulled from those. And it says Teresa Goodridge, so I don't know. It says it here too. So that's that one, Village Charm, and I have one more. And this one I watched, I believe the channel name is Art with Mrs. Gill. And she had, it might have been this one actually. There's several, but this is by Southern Lotus. It is a stress relief color by number. And these are nice, thick pages, like mixed media or watercolor paper, which is great. So you can use your watercolors, you can use whatever medium you want. And this was not cheap. This was $21.99, but it is spiral bound. It lays flat. The pages are perforated. Copyright 2022. There's this book belongs to. And then we have test color page, and we have several. So again, 30 colors in this one. White, light yellow, yellow, dark yellow, light orange, orange, dark. I like that they have variations in this one, not just pink, you know, like light pink, pink, dark pink, light red, red, dark red. It's up to us to figure out. So you could use one of these pages for example, watercolor. It has the color number or something too. But these are the numbers that'll be in the color by number. And then there's another one you could do for, I don't know, alcohol markers, colored pencils, or whatever. If you needed more than that, you could probably copy this as long as you're only using it for your own good. But it won't be on the same paper. So I would, if you're going to do that, copy it for your colored pencil test and use this heavier paper for your watercolor or watercolor markers or alcohol markers or something like that. And then here's the first picture. So this one is, I forget what it was called, Stress Relief. It just says coloring book to let your imagination run wild. Well, not really, because sometimes you don't want to have to think so much about how to shade and color. And so this is when that comes in handy. I think I would also use acrylic markers in here. But I don't know. I don't know enough about acrylic markers and how they work to know. But I think the vibrancy might be good on some of these pictures, like the butterfly. Eh, yeah. So some of them are more complicated. There's some little itty bitty spaces on this one. Yeah. There's a lobster. Let me put this straight. It might be better to see it straight up. a stag, deer head. That actually would be good around this time of year. It's coming soon. Some rain boots with flowers, or garden boots. Teapot. I started to collect teapots years ago, and then I stopped. I had a thing for them for a while. I have about 3 or so. They're nothing terribly special. One is one made by me and clay, but it was pretty bad. But it was just a memory thing. Ladybug and flowers and a hourglass. Octopus, I believe. Not my favorite one. For some reason, they kind of creep me out a little bit. Yeah. Beautiful floral there and there. Mushrooms, butterflies. That would be good for this time of year too. I'll have to look at the colors and see what they're recommending. And you don't have to color them by number, but I'm going to. I'm going to use these 2 books to color by number. Pineapple. Lily, it's a lotus flower on the lily pond, right? And this one. And like a mandala floral with some loose florals. Umbrella. Looks like a sun or something. Some clouds, stars. Different. Something different. Whirligig thing. But with squares, that's kind of different. And a flower pot. Bird coming out of a hat with some, looks like roses or something. Chameleon. Or gecko. Looks like a chameleon to me. I mean, this sort of looks like a octopus too, but I'm not entirely sure about that one. Dream catcher. Love dream catchers. A split in half mandala either side. A heart plant in a pot. Ice cream sundae with some cookie sticks or whatever. This will be nice for the holidays probably. The bell with the holly and the bow and some other bells. And that is it. And it is a hardcover book. And again, it's by Southern Lotus and color by number. There are other variations. I chose this one. I think one was animals, which I was on the fence about, but I'm going to try one at a time because, you know, with 30 books now, 32 by the time I get Jamie's, I think I have enough to last me for a while. And to complete that 30, the initial 30, I'll come back with a separate video. I ordered some from a place called Book Outlet. And the funny thing about them is it was much less expensive than getting them off Amazon. And I think I ordered enough to get free shipping. They never, yeah, I did. Plus I had a $5 new customer coupon, so that helped. So for $40, I got, I forget how many books, I'll show you. But they never messaged me to tell me it had shipped, and I'm like, what are they doing? You know, I kept getting emails. I know they had my email because they were sending me promotional emails and stuff. I'm like, well, I'd like to get the first thing first. So anyway, I did. It came today unexpectedly. So I'm going to stop here and I'll be back in a few minutes with my Book Outlet purchases.